Tom was an ordinary middle-aged man. He worked a 9-to-5 job in an office, lived in a modest house, and spent most of his days wondering if there was more to life than what he experienced every day. One afternoon, while cleaning out his attic, Tom stumbled upon an old dusty ticket hidden in a box. It was unlike anything he had ever seen. The ticket was made of some material he couldn't quite identify, embossed with strange symbols, and had the words "Time Traveler's Pass" printed on it. In the blink of an eye, Tom was no longer in his quiet suburban neighborhood. He stood at the foot of a massive stone structure. The sound of chisels hitting stone filled the air, and workers in simple linen clothing were hard at work. It was the Great Pyramid of Giza, under construction. A worker nearby, a young man with a broad smile, looked up from his task. "Of course, it's real. What do you think we're building, stranger?" He chuckled and went back to his work. Tom spent the next few hours wandering the site, marveling at the skill and precision of the workers. The air was thick with the scent of dust and sweat, and the ground trembled slightly as the stones were lifted into place. After what seemed like hours, Tom took a deep breath and looked around. The scene before him was both humbling and inspiring. The workers, the pyramid, the desert stretching beyond. It all felt so alive. Tom knew that he had witnessed something extraordinary, but it was time to go. He turned back to the ticket he still held in his hand. With a thought, the world around him began to shift once again. This time, he found himself standing in the middle of a bustling city square. The air was different, more lively, more vibrant. Tom walked through the streets, taking in the grandeur of the city. He could see the Colosseum in the distance, its massive structure towering over the city. People were gathered around the entrance, eagerly awaiting the next Gladiator Games. The games began, and Tom watched in awe as the gladiators fought fiercely, their swords clashing with a resounding ring. The crowd erupted in cheers as each fighter made a move, their lives hanging in the balance. As the games ended, Tom found himself thinking about the contrast between the two places he had visited. Ancient Egypt and ancient Rome, two civilizations separated by time, yet both with their own unique strengths and achievements. With one last look at the Colosseum, Tom closed his eyes and felt the world shift once again.